Abusha said the OCA Timliga wife for at the Nenina and the Selix Audios APP according to just say Mammy Akosua Serwaa lawyer Nadam for pa Ababontin Ababedin Como. Labusha Como would ye nana say Sisia Manoka said the Yadia just my file for appeal and Archer said Womunim say Ghana court ebedia momuso minimum de ma file new appeal Archer said Busia no Ayadia to betwa ne etwa ha eguso Delicacy TV and then the first time I message so be follow me. We are watching videos no. I'm a first to me and your P. I have Busia, best of sober camera yako. Na yakwa kuti nkomo we be. About the main reason why ntia Mammy Akosua Serwaa the lawyers are filing for appeal no. Inchi bi family.
There's a timeline.
Exactly.
Madam for the my okay, I just on my no more moving.
I say you do it, it's what the card that from Mammy in the I'm going to say, I can't say,
and then I remember one say Madam for them, without appeal and also
Madam for future Madam for
I was very exposed. Like we see lawyer no can.
Oh, assistant, no.
Yeah.
The last interview, that's the last interview, barely 1 month ago.
I'm not gonna try letters, be near there. First time I called Ghana 2005. 2025. Yeah, I'm gonna case in Yambai. And I'm a dinner cheat, then I call or prepare proceedings, security court or no court the bill. Cause security court, cotton her hair, and I'm with the yard, then I put her I will call Ghana. And me and me by I chair case by and there. Or call it will be posted a group from this other college to 8 group. Me say or the link the mommy am go here until I change my friend time am after the decision bizarre no church remember but I said I don't know
they only did was notice of appeal so after that almost file notice near no they say
notice the other person would respond with some proceedings in that
you also open your day.
Well, so say there here. Some maybe announce we
so say there.
And I say me lawyers say me lawyers are any omu ye adwuma so mo fa.
And they see we want so they will info mo there. So say me ba so ma file ya. Could it be say be other opponent in the lawyers ni mana?
No, if notice of appeal, you file for notice.
Adepa okay say omudi assembly we are ya say Monday now file for appeal.
Yeah, so no.
Why?
Omudi assembly we see you. See you
kasa.
See you. Wanyako.
Media me san say appeal no mbekwa ana no say they will do it ombeko.
Ache, ubiza na ache.
It's recently
they didn't say they are done it. Yeah.
One can say it me confronting say uncle. Divorce letter why reading here they no say aden. And I me say she the same letter no. Mama no accept say obafu from papa na ware no. Me reading another paragraph for say papa no acknowledge drink now or they buy. Inti, are you sure you are asking the woman questions, like allowing the woman to open up more to you so that the case will be strong? And he just did. He didn't say anything to me again.
But I honor the to be in on Kenya way because letter no a letter of intent and yet divorce certificate. It's a big church and much. It's so I can say across my camera on the young.
Because I then that them by you because me maintain you.
Can
I certificate here SSHC.
Future, is there a timeline after filing for notice of appeal? Is there a timeline to meet in filing your appeal?
I tried to check the civil procedure rules. I think the was almost 21 days, but on your time I also filing for notice of appeal. Initially coming by and now you can. If it I think the notice is different. and you know, it's only give the time left for notice. Maybe I'm ready as some time also file for appeal again. This is why I file for notice. Sorry, I mean, file for notice. What I say deadline. I'm to mark a deadline. We're general searching. I mean, and then after we require 21 days. It is some file for that in the area. They can so I say. Or more than maybe, but you
appeal. I say, ada, you know, one person appeal in the Basubisa, and I'm what
I be. I the appeal no Friday, man, quite be for so Mamako.
I don't know where you
actually want them to go.
Yeah, bet Kupro Mako in a court. Almost the chakra, you don't make us on fire. I'm telling you.
And the some of us, they learning careful in Sebasi do Supreme Court.
Oh, yeah, sure, pass it. Yes,
a bit Marco Supreme Court, you know, because me sure say corners, you say over 10 and I'm sure the Broni for a Supreme Court. And I say, oh man,
you don't believe about Supreme Court.
I assume the measure the engine. Say Basse, ABA, or the advance at your court, no Mocassi, Yaji, Papa, Mamma, Yaji, Mamma, and Manonia is so the brain. I'm sure they will fight for a play like 100%. They will fight for a appeal. I
am for Odoboni for Odoboni.
Yes, the banners are.
No, I don't think so. They won't fight for anything. I don't think the people around Odobroni will let her do that. Because the truth is that
let's be honest, they will fight for the they'll fight for it.
No.
Counter arena to the high court counter suit. What was the point of it? If they will not fight for counter suit, what was the point of it?
No, if Berman I wouldn't worry Berman now who said Berman no uncle no now obey it me prove say or certificate what
we are sure say we or like grandpa be honest because when we claim we don't have any
me city
no a question
you see as a mommy no prove the certificate that has got nothing to do with Broni for Broni to go and do any whatever because that means the man lied to her about certain things. So that one, why should she go and fight?
The
people around her will not tell her to.
Ask for
the people around her will not tell her to.
No. Hey, there are so many cases. It's me court of appeal.
Me say yeah, man, koye ni bidia mpacho. Yeah, man.
My opinion, American.
Say Kim, say, mammy, no one me paper. Will show evidence.
What is your beef?
Or Broni wants it. And I say,
I am very certain. Even though I'm not saying and as a more consonants or most they still have the right because the Supreme Court never found that. Okay. So most of the cases ends up in Supreme Court, especially a man's own contended panel, even divorce cases. Papa if anything. Papa
RNQ.
Yes, I was on the Court of Appeal. So we are now Supreme Court. And so we really most cases was a call High Court no matter about a Court of Appeal was a court Supreme Court near certain many pan. Because I don't know
it's lawyers who scout Ghana and do.
My follow-up question. We are not future. We are not my follow-up question. My last one.
Because you say we are not
we are the arguments, you know. ARGH can be say I say lawyer now can be this in an interview says so more present any other document or case they will reject it. Is he wrong to speak something like that?
Oh, if the lawyer is talking lawyers for casa the or casa money cash or no casa lawyer no lawyer and I just
lawyer lawyer.
Okay. And Sano or no Okasa within the confidence in it at the end of Okasa area on your wrong, but that doesn't mean say they cannot be hold it because they will challenge it. But it's up to the court to make that decision because when you make an appeal, good. When you make an appeal, exceptionally, no, Mama Hokwain say if you are using evidence because ABI was difficult to get a time, and then we make an effort. We will never be a judge and okay, Fabra, and maybe it might be good for whatever. You know, they allow that, but the way the judge, the lawyer, is there to adversary. Be a
lawyer. Future, but my mimi saw us some future. And we won't accept you in the. Oh, you really not my memory. Now you're lawyer. A lawyer future MP. Emi saw. Who make his statement be na me say what say ekoba se fine say in case say bi omudima mama Akosua. Ekoma mama Akosua. Odo Broni for any lawyer some
opinion about
Matthias, I know. I'm also it's an also opinion like you just said now.
Okay.
Intino ebasa omo file for appeal na then omo beka eno no your file.
Depending how our court of appeal for no ebeye
it wasn't really based on evidence based. Yeah, what was it?
Oh no. Even
they say customary. No, they did not really. Judge Nancy
so what appeal again?
No. Hold on.
Sana cannot say that. Even they don't bet me the agent so I can say be omo they call appeal and ask Supreme Court whatever the next level. Then on the international. I just want to know.
And I make sure say depending the outcome of the court of appeal for no issue no. If it's my say be a more new evidence be a more counter ninya na the Supreme Court na the final say okay say until say be Supreme Court no. You cannot say the case cannot change. And I've seen really especially way by my really the case be especially the divorce case. I can't way because a high court to court of law can something different. Now as I go Supreme Court, most of us have back to original one. And that's why based on the court of appeal because go to the court of appeal outcome or we could better Supreme Court there's more judge there'll be more judges. Okay. And based on the court of appeal outcome it's easily done with my father for a appeal because sometimes you want to challenge the law.
What are the possible things because meaning say a customary marriage na ya German right?
Atama yen cry you yen kwapi o for so dia share nko.
I mean they make
say future na bisa question. We should be the question.
Some of the arguments that they made, even they can still revisit for the purpose of debate. Lawyers no more cite arguments.
Yeah, say debate.
Almost cite arguments. They use all means. You know, who fight for relief. So, but we be able to be very much better. Two, another what I say. But what the show? Even that customary, they can go and try. You see, customary aspects. They can make argument or not. Okay, but that doesn't mean that they
okay. Not to say it will be like not to say it will be on the mameno and not necessarily say the Odo Broni side. Odo Broni na kasa be an warrior.
No, say Odo Broni. Yaje atuma. Yaje ordinance not Odo Broni, and then you have to use different means to go for appeal. And as challenge based on the court.
Like I said, just to invalidate mameno.
And I will not be surprised. I will not be surprised. Okay, say court appeal now. So appeal about almost I release that issue. No, but my side release that issue. That doesn't mean the court to be judged, but they will test what the court of appeal will say about that. They might call for another way. You see, this is why the mouse on chain or sanity. Who issue all your weapons? Okay, who issue all your weapons? I didn't want to go into it. Said I make some will be advice, but just let me throw light. This is appeal number. You want to use all the weapons. The father said, "On so called you want to also use it." Okay, not the court. You are testing the court.
After appeal, yaji atum. After what the far process, yaji atum. Oh, yemfan. Oh, they make ye na no debate you. Okay, yemfan is almost so file. Almost decided because certificate na be man na so almost had be fine.
They can say president. certificate be omodo court certificate be depending on na me say you let me to make a case no saying come kind court of appeal judgment is here assume is appeal but almost judgment about it's easy for me to come up with ideas
what you say which about see nyina no ye tete
yes almost my say you almost no we know how much you to no it wasn't wait because this and that you know they might also find issues with how
the more can make a to be so. Who read the verdict to the baby?
Abandonment, yes,
at the pay. Who read the verdict now? Verdict to the baby, no. Mammy, Akosua Serwaa say, a daddy lumba, it took Ghana 2013. Muntio. Emma, Judge Nibisane say. Na Daddy Lumba took Ghana 2013 and played do send a walk Daddy Lumba. In the verdict, no. Mamma Akosua say, or Ghana Quasra Daddy Lumba 2012, or Quasran 2011, and or Quasran 2018. To my judge in a castle, Obi a wusi wukunu to call Ghana 2013. How come so wako visiting in 2011, 2012? And one more the tro. Adepa. Verdict and say we read the verdict yeah maybe a minimum grounds and go for way
and trying to about pepper when we do so
and trying to match and trying to
and yes and other lady has come to be
yes or not but you see the thing is you did some
I don't think so. Cause
see you say.
I think picture
back on man jantum there.
Yeah, jantum. Enti wo kwaka say
right no.
Say jantum antu be ka so no say andro entity. I don't know them because I was a pension there. On the cross, on the law, no, apart from that, no, say evidence, no, that cross examination aspect, no. Of course, I by me a time when I was you and I were not there.
Abusia Panini dear, no, Abusia Panini witness, no, Judge, no, I'm put to wait on it. Judge, no, but to go yet,
exactly, that's a person mentioned Muncho, say, and on the NHS central, which away near Wikia. We'll cross it a week. Any probity.
Okay, future. Okasa on flow be a kumada. Now court a catch say you were caught on tape. Say wokan. Near case when you may enter.
And I'm just saying, judge not. Yeah,
as a question of inconsistency. My friend Kumada, any judgment, I dare you.
Yes, kind of some say when he na me man ko kan
now we go to no and yes I say
me pacho nti e den na judge ka say she was caught on tape.
Let me say the judge
say street language and pacho tremase layman's understanding man
see you I think so go can no patches no the prove a marriage by conduct customary marriage you know no the prove by marriage by conduct.
Yeah.
Say it be baby na say when obana tana ho ache na busiafo ne yawe na na say matana ache na busiafo yawe it by conduct na or customary it meji to me same na ware sa ho no and na o reference say men kind but you can correct me if yeah na say no reference say is on tape.
Yeah, I think say yeah
akuma ne ade ne we
and the part and yes, they all can be different. And the CEO can see a different.
Okay, CEO the paragraph 7. I mean,
yeah, the CEO the
I got 119.
Nasaki, CEO the he's also different.
Labor.
Anyway, into no cross examination.
Lawyer and church, mono and so. But I know they are different from the CEO.
That's
119.
There be say asama Ayeka say na a CEO ka say judge ne ka say Broni was caught on tape. I don't Ayeka say it was just to prove of our real na Broni's marriage by calling her can I say in-law sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Say esa anti na ma Broni ka say See.
Adepa, can we read
okay. Okay. So another paragraph chief with my as a friend. Well, P 119 a prosecution witness one. Plenty witness one. A Bumpuman Meboa. Yes, Bumpuman. The other sister of the deceased under cross-examination, though she denied the fact that D2 was married to the deceased. Hey, was it Bumpuma deny, even though Bumpuma denies I would worry that Bumbano. She admitted that what D2 would say D2, which is Dobroni in-law, as she caught on tape, admitted say or Frey that Dobroni in-law because events I will tape with so American had to be serious referring to her as a sweet sister-in-law, loving sister-in-law among others.
The future, I know you are a lawyer and you respect people's, but this in plain terms is a lie.
No, hold on. It's a lie. And paragraph over what they are waiting me the Abanama Cocan, they may make kinds to see an idea. No, they prove customary marriage and it's a paragraph 120 now. But it is not a customary law that even be accepted through conduct. Hey, on an American could be accepted after that statement, they link to marriage by conduct. I say. Was a true cohabitation. It does not require documentary proof of marriage of ordinance do.
People tell Obetia 121 no at also.
120. Okay. 2121. It is very surprising that President who admitted visiting the deceased and due to right from birth of their first child and even the third child is named after her can testify in court to deny D2 as her sister-in-law. Name her can testify in court to deny D2 from her own answers and the cross-examination. She has been very active in the lives of the deceased and D2. She confirmed that she used to call her frequently according to her deceased access to get place for D2 and may I make kind of a child passport. But for the audio that she sent to D2, which are now in evidence, PW1 would have succeeded in denying that D2 was married to the deceased and that D2 was would have succeeded in denying that D2 was married to the deceased and that he was a sister-in-law. Okay, hold on. Now, what they say, because the Pomana Kaka say, we were or Broni worry that Lumba, okay? And my many issues are a conduct in the Becky. And all can say, Rebecca say, Tankanye, audio nearby office sister-in-law, and a yatun the bedini at an anchor or wait me out as a CD. Okay, with my society, I can say, but my man one young to because conduct and not just say, Wolfro be sister-in-law, we are aware where do by bedina to married by conduct and the customary no, it may worry, and Pranawarian or the buy. Hey, it's not all kind, and not just all can draw, or none the still I want you to. I don't think the master.
I respected counsel. I have not done this thing. I've not done this thing with you before. I'm coming.
Someone better than my say, so say, ye busan say, what friend or Dobroni, sister-in-law, any judgment name say a question was raised. Ebia, Busai by judge and found them, they are fine.
Sister-in-law, the same kind of yeah. On or did also by conduct, or do you know? No,
on I say, almost say, or court, no Busan say, Brimpoma, what fraud Dobroni say, or your sister-in-law, and another Brimpoma can say there be, as I never was audio. I don't hear the French.
On the end, I don't know, but I say, or Dobroni, get and tell you by one Dobroni, okay? Was it that by one Dobroni? I'm just saying, there's no Abamre Mono, so
my future, don't get it twisted. Sir, omo back and forth no more yeah. It's what the judge used to say or they can answer. Indeed, he was
No, I've just read it. Story.
As of now, I'm not disputing your fact, but I'm just saying, say, true omo or then could na box no or to tona no.
Yes.
A honor judge in India, the troll the Okano. That's what we are saying.
Was it? I was on tape. Then say if he wasn't on tape, I just read. I'm just reading the.
What's the okay 119?
Some now we can still have future interested.
The sister, okay. The elder sister.
The American say you are reading from the judge, right? You are reading from the judge voice.
I'm reading from the judge judgment.
And I may try say ARG some now all canon. It was true, say na bring pomagina box in now Dobroni lawyers. Busan say own friend as soda. I know Casa de be my friend.
Oh, okay, but that is not captured in the judgment. Okay, but it's not captured in the judgment. And
yes, but I'm just saying that it's not captured.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I'm only reading the judgment.
Yeah. I'm not disputing your fact, but I'm just teaching. Of course, the judge can once more with me. Can once. So with the old kind, we can all do nothing. It's open with me. They can once. Other okay, bias will be any. Indeed, if it's in there, you can use it for whatever you want to use it for.
Para say what judgment you mun kwa there by any mood ya so ntimi fine here.
Future, my question is, do you want to see this case say through Supreme Court or not?
Oh, many and Ukraine coming one cow, Oma about as I Japan but as a law person, I'm a million on the for legal way. No, that on this is why they created the hierarchy of the court. Say, okay, you will call court of appeal. Starting from district court, circuit court, now called high court. Court of appeal. It's an on high court and then judgment about okay. Next one, I need to train a bit. Okay. And it's still now, your kite announcing was just okay and see it. But for Supreme Court, a bar, Nipan Bear 7 and another more. Okay. And now as the water on one city, yes, it's 7. Because I mean, BBI say or so. But if they want to go that way, they are fine. But they are right.
To ask something.
They are right.
I want to ask something. One last question, please. Future. Ma worry me kunu. Why? Ma worry me kunu. Na me kunu ewu. Na there are issues concerning my legality. Ewa worry. Okay. Is it necessary for me to go and fight that in court? Does it affect properties now the mama?
Of course. So when your spouse unless there's a world be a word be to me about or Japan on go to my world but then just there, especially Ghana law no affect the property. Okay, because when your sister copying this law now as a spouse, children, parents, customers until you change according to that. Since when your spouse you don't have that right to be a beneficiary of the
future.
Okay. My main question very quickly. Future, what the lady asked, two questions, man. But what the lady asked, said, I think that there's a circumstance whereby someone has also gotten married. Okay, in terms of the trust and now whatever now they will or with me and the really be them or the man and man without the wife, but if you're born in Medina in bush and food with is that the case? Can the wife go fight? Say, Mr. Me, maybe I'm in Manya, especially when with that Lumba case in the manning. So if that Lumba the man about without mentioning Mami Akusha's name, means Mami Akusha has no property. Regardless of fighting for a wife. I know you have the first question.
Okay, I mean one is
okay, all right. Mr. Mami Fantuasu, maybe I know be super so yeah. Me who is that appeal now? Is there a threshold time for an appeal? Because appeal no be sure say appeal for legality of a wife. I don't know why. If there's a threshold that maybe I'll wait me.
Okay, and in the first one, no. Say so when normally the general principle is that the wishes of the person must be respected. You make sure that to why they work and but a Japadena watching yes, you have to make sure that your word there the Nipana why in a state. It is a when you be share movie biana. Yabe honey, Mamma Cosia, Sanyan Mamma Cosia, Canada, and Mamma Cosia, Taluman will be naive, maybe business bina, another aquatic scene, and us will be in the Caninano, a vegetarian, and he said, apart from say, Abia, Mamma could be proved to be or with the on India, or Mersha, or Baba Genedia, not the Canada, and the Coma, at the Cocandaluma estate in a home, now chair. And he went to Bibisa or fine. Sanya Sana said, solely in a Daluma, the Abusian, the Abia, and the and the Lalumba can on every so. But there are cases the only exceptions in the Bizabia, sending when we ready to or no, maybe a Japan, that and the Ukundia channel, and what their child man, Unkwan, Evanze, Unkwan, but a reasonable provision. And maybe now would depend on the soul, be or her, when you maybe be or high chess, yes, without a Kunumama Bibino, a bear factor. The court might can make some reasonable provision amount, exceptionally, no. And I say, especially in crowd, Munasi amount more now. If it's my reasonable provision, yeah, may be a reasonable. If it's my boy, I take it for the special, depending on the man, one is proven. Other than that, anything that the world test that, you know, well, yeah, well, no, do can be an honor, but the wish is known, very respected. That's the what is it? The bizarre question, what is it?
Yeah, okay.
And a timeline, I think say a notice of appeal on the I just this one I just checked it, you know, I'm there 20 it says 21 days, but high court civil procedure rule that see and now we know the court of appeal and also rules normally no civil event civil procedure go makola civil procedure how and court act how follow process or file for appeal where you say notice in the 8 days now say defamation or responding civil procedure receive 47 tizanity but we put in January 21 which probably but only all filing notice 90 pana or opponent, you know, I get it, you know, I'll best have one more copy, I'll make most of it my argument, okay, proceedings and a record of appeal, no, send it to the high court, next court, you know, be a course, be any those things, and I think there's some file that they are going through something, but someone filed there, I'm sure that the deadline would have been passed by now, but I believe they be on my filing now more train the other proceedings in any time now. Say correct, you know, how the court works in them. We need it to be this will be obeying lawyer. I mean lawyer, my madam will be a bizarre because of my father or my madam got into this. I don't have much we can say and also oh yeah or more so. But that's all. It's because one I mean enough details and I can't say anything. But if they are five, we know. I mean they are we know. It, you know, I was upon Jenny or where they wanted to I would come up. But if they have done it, they would have done by now. But maybe at the red nest, you know. So far, notice that they have had a copy, so you are 110 to appeal. The honor here first. So I almost had deadline tremor, and maybe a better way say because the court there's always have a timeline. Okay, there's always a timeline to that. So the mayor won't end me, and yet. Now be illegal limitations act. In the limitation act, you know, there's a timeline you have to do certain things. And that's how it would class as say when you're interested. It's definitely there's a timeline, but if they would do that, they've done it by now. Maybe they are always waiting for whatever reasons are minimum.
Which are more questions, but the second question is why do you think case way I say concentration in acquire just the certificate because the time anytime they can be with this Supreme Court issue. Also recently even some of the lawyers cried until recently a Supreme Court a ruling said only be warrior now want to be prove in fact a Japadian who contribute be a dipano on everybody and everyone knew say so far as I know our Japadia Basa our retire Bama 50-50. But until recently, Supreme Court said that is not it. Don't you think that this issue you are concentrating on certificate, no? A Drew Supreme Court they will say no. Say what when the Berman Kasa, when the Berman they say for the past 10 years certificate no might not hold you. Say when are we legal wife? What is your take on that?
Son in there, we're in your divorce, where will be all kind of divorce. Say, yeah, our real go out on the purchase of the managers. What does it?
Okay.
And you know, we're in there, so Nipanaya was you or PNC law 111 or why it's the how interstate. I why interstate. And you know, way different. And you know, the only thing is, and I even class only by money you can still now prove you can be entitled to your share if you are 20% to 20%, and some their money they are for kind of state or bet your man, the bush of one that they are sending with the assistant work. And now the other kind is about 50-50. Oh, yeah, or no, so anything. Or no, so no, I mean, a court, no, Supreme Court, no, normally, no, is the equity is equality, where a 20 independence. Section 22, the Constitution of the Constitution 20 article constitution can't that way, no. But not that principle, no, it just doesn't mean 50-50. People categorize 50-50. Equity is fairness. Equity means fairness. Fairness means yeah, when you be I say, if you know, yeah, then I mean the 80%, but now the 20%, but yeah, that's not equitable. That's not equity. Until I know all clarify. Only we on the floor say, ABFS, yeah, assume say, we know be worried at the Padebe Biano, meaning my yellow. Cotton said, though, sometimes you can make your own property, our banning can prove here. I say, I'm not quite sure, but normally, nonsense happen to happen. I'm going to clarify it, and then I'm take into account how long the marriage has been, what your way, your financially, pushing your whole, like those things. Generally, in a normal case, a case by case basis. Case now, we bad. I mean that, now you're wearing a head and ye, and all could see it not able to sense decision on the here. Okay, no, 19. So now they will factor certain things such as substantial contribution.
Okay, anything I mean, say, don't you think say this case too might go the same way?
And I'm sure that my mom answered that. I'm catching when you're a divorce case.
Okay.
When need the brand associate will be no spouse, no, automatically yes 20% and cry 55%. I for 12.5 customers at 12.20 a different category. So that will matter now. Or jai or any jai on corporate or more share or quarter. It won't say very different thing because that will matter. What does it?
Okay.
In a way, no, or any necessary. Whoever is a spouse, no, we know automatically, no. And as I can say, or one in my choose the matrimonial, like all those factors, and they play part. At the minimum, there, I don't want to say my but those things in they are all factors of this announcement training, you know, okay.
Nkɔmmɔ bi na yɛgu so a yɛtie aha egu so ɛyɛ Daily Gossip TV wote sɛ ɛyɛ blackmail ɛkɔ so ate sɛ ne nyinaa ɛbɛkɔ yɛde akyia Odobroni ate sɛ Japan yɛpɛ wɔ sɛ ne nsa ka no busua according to TV there is no way a ne nsa ɛbɛtumi akasa Japadeɛ no yɛmfa so na yɛntie nkɔmmɔ no bi ɛmfa ɛmmra
marriage certificate biara ni hɔ awura ha
just send a warning that the man knows that it is bigamy. As a threat, but once me and
marriage certificate or uncle veteran for bigamy marriage certificate.
That is it.
But future, what about the situation whereby when they get the High Court, to the Supreme Court, and it happens that there's no marriage certificate, or she's not able to prove the marriage certificate, just as she couldn't in the High Court. About this, how is it going to be? Is it going to be a polygamous marriage, whereby, I mean, the man has an authority to marry 2 or more, so they will deal the case in terms of polygamy.
Please mute yourself. You are
in terms of polygamy, whereby the man decides who are ordaining a will and as ordaining a man. Because once it's polygamous, I mean, it's the man's decision. The person ordain the will a man. Because we worry my bear 3, and my 2 office ordaining a will a man. The other lady, no, who now here first, who now here last. Ultimate pray. Oh yeah, what day young? And so, say, Supreme Court still going to make proof the marriage certificate.
mute yourself.
Okay.
Tell me question.
Yeah. Okay. No, I would clarify. So, man,
so this is what I was trying to talk about. Say, in case I go Supreme Court and I even appeal, no, not say, we still going to mean.
Well, you should Supreme Court now. I'm not the final court of appeal. Is at least
but then me find say appeal court, or even if it goes there, that is even if it goes there, not still going to mean proving the marriage certificate. Does that mean say the law will look at this case as a polygamous marriage? And since it becomes a polygamous marriage, it means to say, Bema no wo 2 means say or worry 2 and 3 and no 7 in the Japadian so or no we decided so the Bema in room 2. So you're near me and son in room 2 and I said the 2 are many cannot fight it because we only say we are what young in this case, the court no intimate proof here. I mean, what happens to a Japadia and the legality now or Presa and Professor, the only surviving spouse? as compared to Japadiana or Privy? How is it going to be?
And Sandy, it's not. There's nothing new added here because that's what the High Court have established already. Anyway, so someone quite appeal now. You're working on one court a polygamous, which is the customary, and you can marry more than one. Until I was home in Korea, that's what they established. The only thing I is contending is because of there's ordinance, or no one else say, because on the ordinance it can only be one wife. Say Okona court and the same thing. It comes back to the High Court and Akana, unless if there's otherwise.
That means so much Japadian, whether we know it.
On the PNDC, well, the young way, and for now I can make reference to PNDC law, not the.
Say, young who will not doesn't mean saving you. If you are now Lumba credit,
there's a will, it should have been the High Court. It should have been the High Court.
But it could be in a trust. I mean, trust is even more powerful than the will.
So in future, some men are okay. It should be at the High Court. So you wouldn't know if it's there or not.
You wouldn't know.
And I mentioned yes. In terms of why I was saying, but only thing I know is that they made a research. Magazine they don't have a record.
Who has the right to make a search?
And in fact, I read it.
Future, who has the right to make a search?
I also whoever is the beneficiary.
Okay, so who made the search that you are talking about?
May can't be say or might be key when not taking it as if class or master now. But if there was a well, it should have been open with the executor had to apply for a letter of probate. The will or not
future, please. We are sticking it one at a time. Who say it should be at the High Court? And I'm saying who should go for a search?
Mr. Beneficiaries.
Okay, so there's no beneficiary who has gone for a search. Me and you know this.
Okay, well, maybe I might be wrong. What that search has been by High Court.
Okay, now that you are coming back to it, the search was made by Obatiwa.
I mean, and she's not a beneficiary. Okay, she's not a beneficiary. So how do we even attest the authenticity of this
internet. So let's get that. Okay, on internet so the search where the source of where the search came from now. It says Obatiwa multimedia. And on one open up as about Abeka so only what's it?
Say a original writing on the search this one now say
a question say who has the right to do the search?
Beneficiaries. Until now watch them say about it and didn't tell us about it and I search by the way.
I don't know kind I don't know so we
the enemy are aware of those things.
So future that should tell you saying you're authentic.
But
if Obatiwa is not a beneficiary, no searcher, it's not authentic.
Medium crowd, number the example can be a Biaka.
Wow.
Yes, I know here they are on the but remember some choice say, hey, my lawyer about we were reading the act now. I was at CI, I know, well, no. There says 14 days has to be noted. Will be clear on you have to take it to the High Court 14 days. And then there has to be noted, the beneficiary will notify, it will have to be. And to me, honestly speaking, to be honest, if there's a word, I'll be very surprised, by the way. But what let me do that.
Future, but
see, just as you said, if there's a will, you'll be surprised. I don't mean to maybe
if there's a will,
said there's no will, but there's a
if there's a will, okay. No, trust there, no. So why am will be? Almost like a gift now. If you are talking about trust, it's a different thing.
That is what I think so. And that is why
the only time you be said there's no will when Omako letters of administration.
Yes, I didn't think I'm file caveat. No man can say there's a will until there's no need for letters.
I saw you both parties in any informed and son of Modiaba.
Yes, they gave the reason. Yes, which they gave notice now. They went to the second one.
You can't decide for what the court has to do.
But storage. Why is it that Lumba is no more, but still Broni and those who are at the head now are still managing the affairs of Lumba's property as well as the company. Don't you think there's a trust that is giving these people the power to still be in charge of Lumba? Because under normal circumstances will be what to me. You're holding the BB at 200, now you're within a real and sana yama those
It may not even be a trust. It could be say Lumba doesn't own those
things. Business in Germany, also in someone's name. How will you run it?
Yeah, business in Germany. Business, so a company is
I don't know any business in Germany.
A company, a very separate legal personality.
Lumba has a company in Germany, actually.
Unless it's so proprietary. Companies are independent.
It was even admitted in the court. Say Lumba or Bagana no or the houses in the property in the companies. It
wasn't. It didn't hold no substance. I beg.
Maybe they're passing a
question. Hello, future. Me pacho person busa say. Esia entokoya mami no ku okoti. Yem fa ni say ye William Abako say ono any the only wife. What is the implications?
The implication is that if there's no will, I don't know the high implication. If there's no will, here in this law, no, I just said spouse, no, in Panama, spouse, ni pay manager padena, second manager padena. So the Broni clan that Lumba be special business. I'm okay. Can I say evidence to that? Na Saja padena percentage that Lumba the any can I Japadia becho. What you say? Yeah, baby, I'll be on the Lumba be and the Lumba one any coche. Say obi de dalumba kai ti meje kan dalumba ho dalumba de bang bi kai tifrim ti dalumba de dalumba japade nkwa ene ye koche sa ajapade no 20% e koma oyere 55 e koma ema no can be baby or baby a previa ya on whether wedlock in house of wedlock ni nyina no eyema ansana tena 40 asia 12.5 but now won't asia koka you have this achebeka de aka no ene de odia de customary mu mamre mu no 12.5 abusia mu de no enti no enu say obema ana yesaka say matrimonial e be dan me yi dan ba koma emane yere ansana ya koche ne aka ne nyina kan all those things nti e be affect their property sharing especially na improve say there's a war bia e hu ha yesi a hihye wo no okay I think that's the implication.
Okay, and in this case,
point of question. And your mom, you know,
counter claims to and because on no judge never fair no. I said counter claims to honestly a plaintiff.
Yes.
Me pacho future. Me busa say me pacho but me family last one and twice. Me busa say in this case per se the utre na yem fan say one of them has been relegated from to say okay my fan say you odo Broni free mo say onye Lumba fee now or team no omo right is on to the free one as I say.
Oh, the law, yes, and said the man will not be looked. The man, anything to do with that abuse in Japan, unless I make us say, or Nindal Mobile, I show that or no, only different thing. I read that number there. Other than that, never say BB any was not BB. I doubt number there. Is the man would not, but don't I see any time back my year number, okay? The arena, but the infants at Daniel back, okay, sound the best simple, send it there cannot with me because the other one that the Lord would ask that no explain, but Cotton would know what to do. But the say Daniel back, okay, a Daniel one pay, and another
because you say on your European.
Yes, in that a man of you betcha, your man, you're in a man, okay, a man as co-ownership. It is a Daniel 10 bedrooms, not a man 5. Now, or you're about even with. In
this case, the young fan say Lumba the houses here for.
I'm not saying you die about my renema. The Anthony Japan betcha according to percentage in American. You free ma, same way I say in crown and crown mother under school, and set to be more my home school. Anthony betcha Japan Canina. It's no, but the Daniel for. yeah, my teacher will be asked, or I could be about no, yes, and America. It's any.
Future,
let it be out to say,
oh, Eugene, my question, Michelle, my question. Pedi and Asaki can say, okay, in your double new film on your which I mean a fallacy to me.
Yeah,
imagine say, so you saw your na Lumba a Japade binum in terms of the radio station issue any is level of is in the name of Broni Prisla or a Prisla. Then what happens? If all these properties are in her name, then what happens?
Okay, it is an own consider Lumba Japade because Broni Dimna Lumba Bibian and yet
because I know footballers are almost car, Sabi, Omoja Warrior and whatever. Their properties are in the name of their mothers and fathers.
Say, only Panima, say Hakimi or so. Maka say a Japan, near any Kojana was doing Scabiano because the Adena Medina, okay. Almost a Hakimi principle.
And that's why
I'm better to say a new Duma. And Yawadia, like a Yawadia, that means we lumber from a lumber idea into the acquire who is the owner and also a title.
Okay.
Who had the title? And that means a Lumber, the Lumber idea. And that's what the channel saw. That's a question the anyone saw. A gift interval or the same as making a trust for the beneficiary, who is the beneficiary of this property. Other things in the beneficiary, but a Lumber there we know by the title. And as a company, limited liability company now, or more share woman, a Lumber, they will be 50%. They can shareholder company treating as separate. Or that lamte, if you know that any other lamte, Papaya or Koya, Xicania or any Venezia. Sikania or any or cry, me affinity,
Richard
Nyama. Or no say no, they every day call to say a business viewer or some fan call a the company, John Fan call we know, already on call down because company is treated as separate legal person as individual. What they're saying, it's only a difference. A back company, sometimes a registered company, depending on the type of company.
Future Pacho, the question is
Mama Eugene Kasa. Mama Eugene Kasa.
The question now, Kasa. The question now, Kasa. Answer no, the mammy no, and I may as a.
Yeah, you are not getting it. Yes.
Why is the question here?
My question now, me busa say. Sisiano, matrimonial home na oni Lumba a share. Sesia ye na free mu say onye yera it means say now man me Akosua Serwaa or ye yera ono na ebe take over matrimonial home na sa na me be say
yes na me say PNDC law no ana see dey kwacha because then na o say can because you fa well my na aka say the PNDC law na ye kwacha ana o watch they say where the intestate is survived by a spouse and a child both house and both spouse and the child are entitled to absolute household charters and estate. And you know, almost say, if you of San City, okay, say, ye a dime, baby, a matrimonial home, no, what can a dime by a young farmer, a year. So, because we see our maintaining count of Brunans, also on count 1 year. In
this case, no more who quite so much 2 different few and only my question. You need to show on your
because by you hand one count and crowd and a man who has some the example.
If you're not it's not to say better to him. Son, I'm busy. Or
be sure say on the lumen SC now or a substantial contribution and the share you be here from a crown and the Canada Cockata Lubadi and one CH. Okay, but the BBN, the BBN, Nasi and Warrena, the Manona or more share outfit. Okay,
sure.
Future why are we only
I am very confused because I thought that where a woman stays with the
husband.
It's
not about the woman still. I say I worry, we're spouse, and now when your spouse. You see, as I never, assumption, or you, and can't say young worry.
Assumption. Future, maybe.
Law on a spouse. On your spouse, I intimate planning can say, or on you. Unless then I make us one in a year, and all evidence or contribute to the down and in the shaman and it doesn't, but I have a kind of Japanese betcha. What is it?
Okay, future, maybe. With this contest that is going on at the court right now, court say a money million okay. That's a appeal, maybe that's a appeal, no. And so still you say money million why are we only concentrating about the properties in Ghana? Does that mean that the properties in Germany will also be brought forth for us to share, including those that are in Ghana? Is that correct?
Whoever will be there, say it can be contended. So, for example, what I can say is, but Broni a beneficiary. Now, so he feels like said there's that lumba, idea that lumba share with more baby. I'm just that lumba Japadi and Quaniche. You have to come. You have to go to the court and come with. You have to come with the evidence and let the court make that determination. And say you will pay a administrator and ask the way now.
No. The fact that say lumba and son is assumed say lumba there. The same way in Suna baby lumba fee or jama.
Any problem also?
It's also assumed say a honsu ye not a honsu ye or matrimonial. Before answer no feel.
That's why you have to raise the saying you can say administrator general and answer you can say administrator amount of letter of administration na court na appoint administrator general about it. Who on the whoever alleged as proof. Who are you have to come forward to the court and answer whichever and court may decide. Say there's a property has to be added.
Okay, does that mean they have to allege, they have to prove say ABI Lumbadia before they
send it on say or call on so compare Ellen or Treasury or Ellen a requirement so list the final properties. I would name on the mammy call listed properties and I want Ellen. Yes, that's the way it is. I don't bring the Cordial now, so listed that Lumba properties I would name. Okay, I would name this all the
or listed properties in Ghana. Living properties in Germany. It's your double to bet me and listed properties also in Germany.
Yes, but then I will stay at
more about properties in Germany.
There was a paper about outside. Akosua listed that Lumba properties, or listed we are no I can say half of it that Lumba there. We property we have of it here.
Ownership, yes. And then I'm sure say you better that Lumba Japadi and Quano. Okay, that's honest.
No, before not say ordinance or legal wife or not a sole wife. But now acquire say or a customary. That Lumba so niho to show say Oboa me 20% and as Oboa me 30%. So there's a burden shift to the woman say also proving the contribution what that Lumba properties seem to earn that 50% in our penana.
The burden because I shifted I want to show that there'll be our wow the plentiful now the burden is already on you again. You're not able to prove wow because who alleges must prove. You're not able to prove it. The burden is already
when they can't strike a or half room.
So, and you have to come and prove it.
That time, no name say no one is so survival or what.
I'm sure say no or I will judgment no only there and the either way no I know obey the same argument and it doesn't matter says what you show and so on you so I'm just said Broni so Japan be what Ghana now it also shows that or no na court ni ono we dey dan Lumba dey na obecho enye dey into dan Lumba kra no enye na yere ana tini nwa bi ko ne na bibi na se nwa ne ba se wo me na aye dia wo mu no o ye dan Lumba dey na afu makwachi dan Lumba Japade nkwa na eche ti bibi ho na se ebusun Japade na enye dia mfa ma enye dan Lumba kra na ekaka ye le sika ho e be ye from say we dey
property ya zoomi property way the way to say North Legon be at the radio station you know maybe only mami say what the to assassin but omuwe no Lumba nkwa na esifie no and only ododo dey be radio station no now mami say what ba say o assassin mu be o like contribute to assassin, but the time they want contribute to. At the end, so Odobronis will prove say also contribute to the company, like the radio station anyway. No, Basa who owns the whole facility.
And equity is normal. No, and according to their contribution. Yeah, because that equity we can say 50-50. No, equity does not mean 50-50. Equity means fairness. It is a maybe 10 million a share now with 100 million. I didn't have them for 50-50. One that is based on evidence. And
but future assassin, mommy, I could just say what. I say, oh, a friend's friend. What your brother say? Maybe I saw document say, or no, so contribution or motor assassin, just as Odobronis should also prove the contribution of raising that mansion as a radio station. It's no going to me and prove there. If Odobronis cannot prove, so supporting that number, raising that mansion. That's a mammy Akosua say, "What bit me say, Sabi only number and a assassin. Maybe a mansion is also supporting that. Then the game changes. But if mammy Akosua Serwaa also cannot prove, say assassin lumba toy, Sabi also contribute. That's a Odobronis it me prove say also a contribute to raising the year. Then mammy Akosua Serwaa might not have a case because once me prove the support of the land. Then how do you have a share in it?
No, sir, no, you can't do it because you know so. I'm not challenging on. You know so being.
For now,
I just
there is no will bet or the what time and the money
future me pacho what you mean ka yeah GH me I mean pacho me busa say as it stands now allegedly I see that lumba is legal hono. Si ever say this sister person on Congo heavy room see na I saw on permission or court one
uncle hair na so uncle
like uncle me we see any brother na
uncle have baby on musi na say it should be a problem. I don't think it should be a problem.
They say only permission yeah papa
and I say be a trespass a permission I think she can go. I don't know if they can stop her, but if they want to, I don't know what grounds say it will be fair
to go and see that this thing that she can't
and then a bush and will be fair now all the force will come down on the trespass. But you know, I don't see where the trespass will come from. But
because who say future, who say I can't who say ya near one mamre, yes, ya fear soon you could go someone in Nassau, any sign your man, and ARG Ebusa say it be bisa no mo koye was so much permission ya na and so my
the only permission is say if they were environmental protection yeah but the feeling Odobronis one body yeah no normally who could be
suspect almost who ja
then you need permission, but complex because if you know and you find if you have a film called easement right of way, but we don't say friend who could be fair with baby need permission, but because Nimia Bema or I mean will be fair who near fear cry we still need the permission. But because it's fear, but because of say fear now common as a that kind of way consent even crowd crowning but then one consent what we put that kind of consent.